My name is Rob Weil, and I work for JC Grounds Management out of Danvers, Massachusetts, and I am the fleet manager for all of our equipment. The three most common salt spreaders you're going to find is going to be a gas-driven, electrically driven, or a hydraulically driven salt spreader. And the three most common scenario of issues you find is frozen salt in the hopper if you were to leave it in the unit overnight, a chunk of salt that gets down through the grate, which stops the flow of salt coming out of the salt spreader, and also any electrical corrosion issues is going to prevent the spreader from operating. In the event that you do find the salt spreader stop spreading salt and you still see that you have salt in your hopper, more than likely you have a piece of chunk salt that's going to be stuck. The scenario there is something you can fix on the road with the corrosion or frozen salt in the hopper. Is something you're probably not going to be able to fix on the road. It's going to need some assistance there. So you'd have to bring that in to the shop or to a repair facility to have that dealt with. The first thing you want to do is to get out of harm's way. So I would pull the truck out of either the road or the parking lot, pull it off to the side so that you're out of harm's way. And secondly, once you go to get out of the truck, you definitely want to be wearing a high-vis reflective gear so that everyone around you, whether it's automobiles or another piece of plow equipment, can see you and leave your lights on. You also want to set up these triangles. They're in every truck. It's part of the DOT. You want to set these three up behind the vehicle so that people oncoming can see you as well. And then you want to also use the safety glasses and the first aid kit in the event you're trying to pry out the salt. If you get a piece of salt in your eye, you have the safety glasses on. One of the most important things if you do have a salt spreader clog is you never want to use your hand to reach in to try to unclog it. In the event that it does turn or it has some pressure on it, as you relieve the pressure, it could injure yourself. In the event that you do have a clog, chunks in the spreader, you pull this pin out of here. You can swing this out of the way. You can either use the pin itself, or if you do have a pry bar on the truck, either one of these will work, but this is on the truck, so it makes a great tool to be able to clean out the chunk salt. And basically, you come under here where the drag chain is located. You could punch this through until you freed up the piece of chunk salt or the actual pry bar itself, and then basically close this back up and go in the truck and test. And if it's still clogged, come back, do the same thing, and then close it up again. Once it's free, you'd be good to go. I want to thank you for watching. I hope this video has been educational and informative in your pre-season repairs, and I hope everyone has a great snow season.